OCD is a neurobiological illness affecting more than 2% of the Canadian population. To be clear, OCD is not simply an excessive washing of hands or a highly organized individual. It is an anxiety disorder normally characterized by persistent intrusive thoughts, fears, images, impulses, and ritualistic behaviors. Or in short, a pattern of unwanted thoughts that lead to a repetitive behavior. Symptoms of OCD tend to include increased cleanliness, both in terms of a person's home and body, being meticulously organized, routine-driven and oriented, and a need to complete tasks correctly. But it is important to remember many individuals are aware of the connection between their obsessions and compulsions. Because of this awareness, scientists believe individuals with OCD are hardwired to behave in a certain way. Research suggests that abnormalities in the basal ganglia, thalamus, and the frontal lobe region could be the leading cause of OCD. These areas of the brain are involved in social behavior, voluntary movement, and emotional responses. Compulsions caused by OCD can be very time-consuming, interfering with work, school, and relationships. The shame associated with this behavior can lead a person into isolation and distress. There is no specific age of onset for OCD. However, it most often emerges in adolescence and young adulthood. Both males and females show to be equally affected after adolescence. However, prepubertal OCD is more predominant in males. OCD is generally a chronic illness with the severity and symptoms changing over time and an individual's lifespan. The good news is, there is treatments available to help combat the symptoms of OCD and relieve the related anxiety. Medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs, increase the serotonin in the brain, which has been shown to relieve the symptoms of OCD. Another form of treatment is CBT, or cognitive-based therapy. This type of treatment is non-invasive and uses a hierarchy system to rate an individual's compulsions. With the help of a therapist, over time an individual will begin to desensitize themselves to a compulsion, one at a time, working their way up the hierarchy. So while the exact cause of OCD remains unclear, it is important to remember that OCD is a neurobiological illness with involuntary social and psychological symptoms. To learn more, check out some of the local resources listed below and see what you can do to help end the stigma.